Oh boy. Oh boy. I forgot about part D. I did it, but I forgot to explain it. Here we go. Okay, part D, the words of it is like, what? I'm sure you were like, I'm going to give up now. Part D says, let f be a differentiable function. Find if the first three terms of d sub n are the second degree polynomial for f of x. Centered at x equals 3, find the second derivative at -3. What? Here's all this is saying. It's saying if you have this series d sub n, so we already know what it is. We already had it before. If we use this series and get the first bunch of terms and we go till the degree is 2 or the highest power is 2, this is the second degree polynomial. They're saying this is the Taylor series. This is the second degree Taylor series for this particular series centered at 3. So I took d sub n, I got the first few terms until I got the power of x to be 2, and I reduced. So I reduced the numbers, I reduced the numbers, I reduced the numbers, and I end up with this series. They're telling me this is the second degree Taylor polynomial centered around x equals -3. Well, yeah, because centered around x equals -3, these should all be x minus -3. They turned into 3s. And it looks so much like a Taylor series, even though this looks so messy. And now they're just saying, what's the second derivative of -3? Well, we did this a bunch. We did this a lot when we were together. If I want to know what the second derivative at -3 is, remember for a Taylor series, this is f of -3. This is f prime of -3 times x minus -3 to the first over 1 factorial. This is the second derivative of -3 times x minus -3 to the second over 2 factorial. So right here is what helps me find what the second derivative is. The second derivative at -3 over 2 factorial should yield this number, should result in this number. So this is what should equal 5 over 108. So the second derivative of -3 should be this times, or it should be that fraction times 2 factorial. Reduce and get 5 over 54. Hopefully that makes sense. We did this a bunch in class, so maybe check your notes a little bit. But if that doesn't make sense, it's a super easy concept to pick up on, so you want to make sure you get it. Feel free to let me know if you don't.